Hey everybody, welcome back to another episode of Monifactory. Alright, so here we are today, episode 51. Last episode, we had just started to get into the ABS. We got everything created, but I didn't have the time to get it set up. And I think I did mention that I was going to make some blast furnaces off camera for like the auto stocking of certain metals. So these are here and built. We'll see if I actually use them, because I want to get into looking at the blast smelter and see how that might work out for us as a whole, because we did find that they would be, it would take a little bit longer to make one batch, but in the end we would, well, yeah, so one batch would be 8 ingots, but it would also be like 24 seconds faster. Yeah, I think that's the math. So that is a thing. Let's see. I'm gonna need, I guess, an output hatch, really. I don't think there's going to be a need for an input hatch, although we are going to want to have input buses for the recipes, for the ones that need a circuit. So let me get, like, I don't know, 4 use. But we're also going to want to set this up in such a way that we can do on-demand crafting. We want that big block. We want that in the small block. Do the crafting method I have set up for some of the EBFs and the LCRs. I did also make another combustion engine. Seems like this is power's flowing, probably because I set up those 2 EBFs. So yeah, I want to get into the IV dynamo as well. I don't know if that'll be today, but that's going to be like a very high priority thing. Where is the dynamo? Yeah, so here is dynamo that will allow us to output basically 6,000 per multi-block. We're going to need these HPICs and iridium. I know we covered that last time a little bit. Yeah. Indium, gallium, phosphide. That's going to be a thing. Let's see, phosphorus, gallium, indium. And indium. Oh, yeah, so there's this whole process involved where we need concentrate, and that comes from galena and sphalerite. So not too crazy, but that will be a bigger focus for an episode. Okay, so for the blast smelter here, we're looking at a 5x5, and we're gonna have the controller in the front, in the middle. So let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and should be right there. Oh, and I think we have enough alloy for this. I didn't bother to check. Three, 6. Yeah, I think that's 18. Or wait, 3 times 4. 12. Oh, wait, we need 24? Oh, crap. Well, I guess I assumed that the blast smelter was the same as the EBF. Yeah, okay. So I'm gonna get 8 of you going, and I'm gonna build the rest of this smelter, and we'll come back when this is done, made up, and we'll go from there. But before I cut, let's see here, mid-game. So that quest is done. Wait, what do you mean? Why is it not giving me? It's all done. There we go. I don't know why it was being so difficult. Yeah, so here's the quest right here. Is there more to this? Why isn't it completing? We have... Is it just because we haven't placed it or built it? 30, 12. Yeah, I have that. I don't know what's going on though. Anyway, back to what I was doing. So that will lead into the multi-block madness. And again, I don't know why it's hinting that we need the blast smelter for anything, but that may be something we get into very soon. And then beyond that, I guess we're just getting into the micro miners, really. So yeah, I'm gonna pause here and I'll be back in a few. All right, we are back, everybody. So as you can see here, I've set up the blast smelter, and there's the vacuum freezer over here that I didn't talk about. But the vacuum freezer is going to be used to cool down the molten ingots that are in there. And I swear in my last Let's Play, I made a second one of these that didn't attach to... Oh yeah. So anything that can be solidified can effectively just plug into a solidifier instead of a vacuum freezer. Although I don't know if anything may have changed, and I have to sneeze real quick. Something may have changed and we could use an ABS for everything. We'll see. That being said, let's get a pattern made up, and I think I have it set up properly, but I will double check on it before we go and craft it. So we already have the aluminum pattern. So let's take this out. Let's do this. Okay, so we're gonna need set 1 input bus to 14. I'll get more into that in a second. Okay. Oh, I need to put that there. Can I not do it this way? Oh. Oh, right. Hold on. That was 1152 divided by 144. Just want to make sure. Okay, so 8. You go there. Okay. So let's go back over to the multi-block. And I did cannibalize some coils, but by now they probably finished crafting, so I can go and put those back in there. Oh. Crap, I just realized. How are we going to make this work? Because if we do it this way, it's not going to know which one of these input buses to put in the item. Not unless I did some convoluted storage bus nonsense. And that needs 5 items now, don't it? That's a thinker. Okay, let me think on this and I'll be back in a few. Alrighty. So I am back and we're just about to see this tick over with the aluminum request, and that should be going into the freezer, and that should be spitting out the ingots. So it's only going to do it one at a time. And frankly, without overclocking this even further, that still kind of adds the 24 seconds back for each ingot. So I imagine like once this overclocks a little bit more, it'll be more worth. So, maybe I just keep that there for now, and because it will be a way to alleviate some of the strain on the multi-blocks. But I'm not sure, because right now our power is in a difficult spot. we just added another multi-block machine, spitting out another 2048. But ideally, like I said before, we're going to want to get into the HPIC wafers. Okay, well that is done. I'm not really sure why that's having a hard time. Oh, maybe because we need to get this done. Okay, so we do want to get the tier 3 miners because those are going to be useful. We're getting things like copper, tin, lepidolite, cobaltite. Not sure what this is all about, but we might want that. Tungsten, and isn't there iron, or is that the tier 1? That might be the tier 1. But anyway, let's get into that. So tungsten carbide, pretty sure we already got this taken care of, didn't we? We did. So let's get that for the quest. I'm gonna put away some things here. So that just needs the Uno. Which machine is trying to craft that? Okay, so it's that one down there. I just wanted to make sure that I didn't pause one of the machines, if you will, because I was having issues with power delivery, or power strain, really. Strain. Okay, why is that not? Wait. No, that's not the one. Oh, that's probably in the other freezer right now. Okay, there we go. So there's that for the quest. Okay, so next we need the double plates. So let's jump on over to our terminal here and get this settled away. Let's say double tungsten carbide. Carbide. Okay, boop and boop. Do I need to get another upgrade? Oh, you know what? It's probably being hidden. Yeah, okay. Boop, boop, doop. Oh, no, no. God dang it. Every time with any game I play, I always type and I start activating menus and stuff. Alright, so that hopefully will come quickly. Maybe it's about time I start automating some of the, or passiving some of these materials. I don't know, we'll see. Or at least passiving this upgrade. So let's see, number 2. And on you go. And like before, got a wrench. Okay. So let's get that double plate for the quest taken care of. Now for the tier 3 microminer, that's going to be in a elite table. Or didn't we? Okay, no, I don't think we have the elite table, or at least not yet. Okay, there's the, oh, the copper. We don't have copper plates automated. Well, it's kind of shocking. Guess we never had to use them till now. Okay, so auto table, autocraft, awesome. So yeah, I do kind of want to get that extended crafting table, or what was it, the package table, this stuff right here. And honestly, I think we can make this. I don't think there's anything out of our reach right now. all that seems doable. But yeah, I think for the time being, I'm just gonna like do this table. Now the question is, where did I put that other table? I don't think I put it down here. Oh, you know what? I can just do like this. Or no, not that one. Oh. Wait, did I even... I thought I had set up an automatic table. You're there? Wasn't it, Or maybe I broke it apart or something. In any case, I'll pause here and I'll come back when this is done. Okay, we're back. I think for the time being, I'm gonna have this machine... Well, maybe not in here. Maybe over here. So, from what I recall, last episode when we were trying to work on this, there was some question about how to get this automated. And I'm gonna need some conduit here. So, boop, boop. I guess I will drag these along. And I don't know how much longer we're going to be using the straight benzene power. Let's see, can I get this a little closer? I'm going to need more cable. Oh, come on. Okay. Okie dokie. So like this. Oh, not like that. Okay. So, I want to set it up like this. And insert. Why does this have that? I guess shouldn't be a big deal. Okay. So if for you, oh, you know what? We still need the power conduit. It might be. I'm just thinking it might be a better idea if we were to use the other table method. But I will see. Right, so I'm pretty sure this won't be able to work the way I think. It doesn't have the ingredients. So I'm gonna have to do that pattern nonsense where I get everything I need with this whole thing here and then set it up. So T3. So there's 9 ingredients, or 8 ingredients in here. If I put this in here, I know it's gonna need some missing materials. Right, so we're gonna need reinforced mining lasers, reinforced thrusters, titanium crates, and field generators. Let's start on the lasers. So the mining laser is gonna be one of these, which if I'm not mistaken, we're also going to need to set up the other table. So there's that table right there. So I'm going to go ahead and get this situated. And then we will cut back. So I will see you all then. Back in a bit. Hey everybody, welcome back. Okay, so I took a break recording. And coming back to record the rest of this episode. Right, so in time since I last paused, I went and set up the auto crafting tables like so. Oh, do I have that interface on me? There it is. But I was waiting for this to get the parts crafted. I think it's still cooking. It might be waiting on some things, but yeah. I'm trying to get this working so that it puts the items into the chest here and then makes it, and then it'll eject it. I'm just going to put that in there for now. I think I was doing this wrong initially on extracting and inputting. But over here, we have the mining laser, and I know this works. So it will, here's the recipe right here. Items come in here, it makes it, and then it will send the item out into the interface here. And same with the tier 3. Now, from what I understand about these tables, they only will work when one recipe is selected. So, and I'm worried about this. I'm hoping that's just a visual bug and it has everything else. I can kind of see the plates. So yeah, I think we're fine. But yeah, I definitely want to work towards getting the other package crafters, I believe. Okay, anyway, we need to get some work going here. So you see I have the 3 miners here. And can we use this? Yes, we can use it in the basic. Okay, cool. Now, I do want to send off this recipe because I want the scheelite, I want tungstate because we're going to need tungstate and scheelite for some IV machines, because I decided that I'm going to try and get into the indium concentrate. So for that matter, I'm going to need 2 macerators, 2 washers, a mixer, and a reactor. So definitely low on tungsten right now, or the tungsten trioxide, as it were. Yeah, so there's the, where is it? The laurite and the cuprohodesite. I don't know. These 2 are gonna get us ruthenium and rhodium, so we don't have to worry about producing it ourselves. So in that vein, I could probably get rid of the whole chain. So yeah, as you can see here, we thermal centrifuge, that will give us ruthenium. We also get the byproduct of platinum and the dust itself, and that dust can be electrolyzed to get more rhodium and copper and iron, which is pretty cool. And then as far as the laurite, that comes down to both ruthenium and rhodium. And I guess the laurite dust can also be turned into more ruthenium. So we're laughing in terms of rhodium and ruthenium. Okay, so we need that going. So we're going to need 4 flux and a super chest. There we go. I think, oh, that's tank. Okay, so if that's the case, let's get the super chest crafted. Oh my goodness. Let's see. I'm going to try something here. I'm going to get rid of that recipe, right? I'm going to say, ew. Okay, maybe that will work. Super chest. Boom. Okay, no, it didn't work. Okay, MV uni. Let's get that put into here. Okay. I think I need 4 of these for 2 missions. Oh, not that. And I'm gonna need 8 of you. All right. So that makes there was some auto crafting that I had to set up. I think the MV field generators, the titanium crates, the combustion generators, and the thrusters, electrum, red alloy, the compression dynamo. I had to do some furnace patterning. Pretty simple stuff here. And then the lasers, of course, where you had that, we just kind of got those automated. But yeah. Okay, so there is the flux. Now we're waiting on the chest here. And the goal is to get the well, I keep saying, if I keep using that phrase, I apologize, but we do want to get the IGP in order to get the HPIC wafers, and the indium gallium that comes from, you know, indium, gallium, and phosphorus. So this is why we're getting into indium right now, because we do want to get the HPIC, like I've mentioned before. Get that power going. Okay, so once that cooks up, I will be back, and then we'll send off this mission and get that processed. You know, what I'll do is I'll come back, we'll send the mission off, and then I'll cut again, and I'll get the IV machines going to start the indium line. And before I go, do we have Galena? Do we have... Shoot, what was it again? Smelter. Yeah, we do. Okay, so back in a few. Okay, we're back, everybody. Okay, so I went and made a EV output bus because we're gonna need that much space. So let's go ahead, pop this in, pop that in, and pop that in. And it's not running. Probably because we need IV power. Let me check on this. EV power. Oh, is it the rocket fuel amount? Where's the rocket? Yep. Okay. That would explain it. Let's see. Do I have a bigger input hatch? Steam input hatch. I don't think that would work. I have this. That would work. Let's see. Drum. I'm going to break you for a second. I'm going to turn you off for a second. Take all that. Oh. Break that. Put you down. Rotate you down. And then put you in. There we go. And I think it just set off. And then back here. Rocket. Fuel. Fuel. There we go. Why are you offline? Why are you offline? Did I break? I broke the cable in the process of doing setup. Okay. So that should be going. Look at that. Look how much text there was. Okay, why aren't you going? Oh, that should have enough now. Oh, okay, yeah. Here's all the items. I'm gonna take these two out, but let's send that down. And you should be sending. Why aren't you sending? Because there's no interface. What is wrong with me today? Okay, let's go over here. Oop, too far. Face. Okay. Down we go. Up you in. Up you go. Whatever word. Words. Okay, you should be sending now. There we go. So look how much text there is. That's crazy. Okay. So that's right in the room that I need to be in. I'm gonna drop these ores. Oh, I just realized I'm gonna be wanting to grab these when this finishes. So all that tungsten that we're getting right there, I'm also gonna be processing that, and then I'm gonna cut back when I've made the IV machines to make the indium. So once this is done, take that out. Send you down, and I will be back in a few. Alrighty, right. So we're back, if only for a few minutes. I just realized that I am running tight on time here. But that being said, I have made up this. Or let me get a better... trying to remember buttons. I've been playing too much Satisfactory. Okay, so if I go this... Yeah. So that's going to be a rough thumbnail for this episode, I think. But as I mentioned earlier, we're going to have, I should probably have I'll probably put interfaces on the side here to send galena and sphalerite into each of these macerators. So essentially the ore will come into the macerator, come into the washer, and then, oops, come on, get up, pull it up. It'll come in here to get mixed. And then the indium concentrate will come to this tank, and out it will come into the reactor. And if I look at the recipe here, we're going to need to supply it with aluminium dust. And we'll get the indium as well as the aluminum sulfite and lead zinc solution. So that's a way we get lead and zinc, and apparently sulfur and silver. So that's pretty cool too. And then the sulfite, that just becomes more aluminium and sulfur, although not very much ratio return wise. Let me do this. Let me see about setting things up here off camera, and then I'll come back and briefly go into discussion, and we'll probably have the episode end off there in that case. All right, back in a few. Okay, I think I got the basics here going on. So let me get this powered up. Do I have any conduit? No, I won't. So because they're only there to accomplish a very specific task, we won't really be too choosy on what goes in and what goes on in the filters. I just realized something. I need to pop this on that, this on that. Okay. There we go. So then if I come up here, I think, yeah, there we go. Import, not that, and you import. And then for here, we put water and water. Though I should probably do distilled water, but it's not a big deal, honestly. Okay, so now that I have the conduits on me, let's get this powered up, and we'll go in detail here. I need to extend the ME conduit out. There we go. Doot, and doot. Okay, so now up here, like I said before, we got the galena and the sphalerite. And it's pretty much going to take in any form of sphalerite, because it all breaks down to the same thing anyway, crushed. And same thing for the galena. Now there's going to be the byproducts here, and all I need to do is put a black list. Where did my robot arms go? I'm blind. Unless I ran out of robot arms, in which case I'll just do this later. But yeah, so the byproducts will be spit back out into our system, probably going down there. The washer, did I not? Oh, I didn't set this one up, I don't think. So that's the crushed sphalerite. So let's crushed sphalerite. Would help if I spelled it right. Keep, or no, not transfer any, import. Okay, so now that should be running once I turn on the circuit. Okay, nice. So there's the sphalerite, and we're going to eject you into there. And as you can see, we are using a keep one of the purified sphalerite in there. And as for this side, we got to do the same thing. Oops, get that onto Uno. That's going to spit out into there, and that's going to spit out there. The one thing I did forget is that we are going to need the pump to get sulfuric acid in there. So let's get that going up right quick. I should probably have kept that crushed dust on me. There we go. Now, I don't know if my audio is going to sound any different in this episode because I had done some fiddling around in OBS, mostly to record on a different game source, and in the process it seemed to have forgotten all of my settings for this game. There's no keep exact. Whatever. So that will continue to make indium concentrate. Oh, not that button. There we go. And I don't think we need to worry about disabling. So that will come into here. And now we do need to get another robot arm. Hopefully one is supplied. Okay. So we'll go on this side. And we're going to say import keep exact. I think it was 16. Was it 14? 16. Keep exact. Aluminium dust. Okay. Let's get that cable back into my hand. Did I really just put it away? I really need to get that wireless terminal going. Okay, so boop, boop, oh, boop. Do we not have any aluminium stocked? I find that to be a shock. Well, that's a bit of a... Well, I guess I could just get a crafting card. But if I'm stocking the aluminium, then why aren't I stocking the dust? I don't seem to be... I do have the auto craft dust right there, yeah. So that leads me to wonder what happened to my original source of aluminium making. Isn't it somewhere over here? Yeah. So why are you not doing anything? Did it get... No, it should be fine. Clay dust. I just might not be stocking clay dust anymore. Unless I have the dust on automate. Or, I mean, on demand, then that's weird. See, where was that macerator? Was it somewhere around here? Okay, I'm not sure. Oh, is that it right there? Yeah. So what's going on with you? Okay, you do have aluminium, but only in the reverse method. Okay, I'm not sure on that. I don't want to waste too much time looking at that and scratching my head. With the aluminium, though... Yeah, I guess I'm not sure. Okay, let me pause. I'll be back in a minute. Okay, we're back. So this should be stocking. Do I have this on? Yeah, that's on import. So I'm not sure what's going on here. Ah, there we go. And yeah, okay, the output's on that side, so I don't know why it was having to fit. But we'll get our first indium and then we'll log off. This has already been a long enough episode as it is. And there we go. So we don't have a storage for that, but I'll take care of that off camera. Now let's jot on down over here. Indium. And there's our first indium. Ah, come on. All right. So next episode, we'll get right into the indium gallium phosphide, and we will get into the wafers that we were trying to get into. That being said, I hope you did enjoy. I will see you all in the next one. That's all for now.